Bright Beauty. Every student matters.
In the previous sessions, we have learned about line symmetry and rotational symmetry. We have seen many figures in which line symmetry was followed or rotational symmetry was followed or both the symmetries are followed. That is, they follow both the symmetries. They have line of symmetry as well and they have rotational symmetry of order more than one also. And we have learned how to find order of the symmetry also, order of rotational symmetry. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about the figures which follows both the symmetries, line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry. Now, for example, we can have a square. Let's say we are having a square. Here is the square. Now, what do you think? Does it has a line symmetry? Yes, it has a line symmetry, as we have already seen that it has 4 lines of symmetry. 2 of them are diagonals like this and 2 are these lines. By line of symmetry means there should be a line along which if the figure is folded, both the halves coincide with each other. And for this square, we are having 4 lines of symmetry. Now, what about rotational symmetry? Does it follow a rotational symmetry? Yes, because we have seen that when we will rotate this by 360 degrees, that is when we will complete the rotation of 360 degrees, there will be 4 places when we are getting the same shape again and again. One is when we will rotate this with 90 degrees and then 180 degrees, then 270 degrees and then 360 degrees. When the square is rotated by these angles, then we are going to get the same square back again. So it means order of symmetry, or we can say order of rotational symmetry for this square will be 4. So here we have seen an example in which both the symmetries are followed, line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry. Now in this session we are going to discuss few more questions based on all these things. So let's start with the questions now. Now here is the first question. The question is, name any 2 figures that have both line of symmetry or both line symmetry and rotational symmetry. So we have just seen one figure, that was square. So one of the figure is square. Square has both line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry, which we have just seen. Now can we have any other figure also? Yes, we can have many more figures, and one of the example is circle. Circle is the best example for line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry, and order of rotational symmetry is infinite for this, because when we will rotate this circle about the center, then infinitely many times we are going to get the circle while the rotation. So it means order of rotational symmetry is infinitely many for circle, and lines of symmetries. How many lines of symmetries we can have? We can have infinitely many lines of symmetry. As we know, diameter is the line of symmetry for any circle, and we can have infinitely many diameters. So therefore, one of the example is circle. So here we have given 2 figures which have both line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry. Now let's move to the next question. Now the next question is, draw wherever possible a rough sketch of, and the first one is a triangle with both line and rotational symmetries of order more than 1. Now do you remember any triangle with rotational symmetry of order more than 1, and it should have both the symmetries, line symmetries as well as rotational symmetry? Yes, we have one example, and that is equilateral triangle. Now suppose this is a equilateral triangle, that is all the side lengths are equal. Now if we will rotate this triangle about its center by 120 degrees, if we rotate this by 120 degrees, we are going to get the same triangle back. Let's say this vertex is P, then if we will rotate this with 120 degrees, we will get vertex P here. but the triangle is exactly same. Now if we rotate again by 120 degrees, what we will get? We will get the same triangle again. That is the same equilateral triangle, but vertex P will be here. This will be the vertex P now. Similarly, if we will do again by 120 degrees, again we are going to get the same equilateral triangle. As what we are doing here now, we are completing the 360 degrees. First we rotated with 120 and then again with 120, this becomes 240. Now again with 120, this becomes 360, and we know when any figure is rotated by 360 degrees, it will be exactly same as the figure by which we have started. So again we will get vertex P at the top. So here we have seen equilateral triangle and it has rotational symmetry of order more than 1, because here order of symmetry will be 3, as while rotating this figure, this equilateral triangle to 360 degrees, we have seen we are obtaining 3 positions where we are getting exactly same figure. So here order of symmetry is 3, or we can say order of rotational symmetry is 3, and how many lines of symmetry will it have? It will have 3 lines of symmetry like this. One is this one, another is this, and then this one. So these are the 3 medians. Medians are the lines of symmetry for equilateral triangle. So it means we have a triangle in which line symmetry and rotational symmetry both are followed. Now let's see the second part of the question. Here the question is a triangle with only line symmetry but no rotational symmetry of order more than 1. There should be no rotational symmetry of order more than 1, but there should be line of symmetry. Here we have seen one example, equilateral triangle, in that there were both line symmetry as well as rotational symmetry. So we can't take that triangle now. We can't take equilateral triangle. Now other than equilateral triangle, we have scalene triangle or isosceles triangle. Now if we will take scalene triangle, and we know that scalene triangle does not even have line symmetry. So it means we can't take scalene triangle also. So now let's try with isosceles triangle. Let's say we are having a isosceles triangle like this. Let's say this vertex is P. Now this side is equal to this one. So its line of symmetry will be like this. This is the line of symmetry. Now by which angle should we rotate this triangle to get the same triangle back again? If we will rotate by 120 degrees, so we will get something like this. Here this vertex will be P, but these two sides are equal now, and we can say these two triangles are not exactly same. So it means by 120 degree we are not getting the same triangle. Even if we will rotate with 240, we are not going to get the same triangle back. So when we will get the same triangle back? When we will rotate this with complete rotation, that is 360 degrees. So it means isosceles triangle is a triangle with only line symmetry but no rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Now the third part of the question. It is a quadrilateral with line symmetry but not a rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Can we have any triangle which has a line symmetry but does not have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1? Yes, we can have such a quadrilateral. We can have a trapezium in which non-parallel sides are equal like this. Now let's say this is a trapezium in which these two sides are parallel and the non-parallel sides are equal. Now in this trapezium, this will be the line of symmetry. And what about its rotational symmetry? Now when we are going to get the same figure back again, when we will rotate this with 360 degrees, other than that angle, we cannot get the same figure back again. So it means it has a rotational symmetry of order 1, but it does not have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1. So therefore, example for this one is trapezium with non-parallel sides equal. So this is the example for this quadrilateral, as it has a line of symmetry but it does not have rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Now we are done with all the parts of this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now the next question is, if a figure has 2 or more lines of symmetry, should it have rotational symmetry of order more than 1? So what do you think about this? If a figure is having 2 or more lines of symmetry, then will it have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1? Till now we have seen many examples and we have seen that whenever a figure is having 2 or more lines of symmetries, then it has rotational symmetry of order more than 1. It always have rotational symmetry of order more than 1 if a figure has 2 or more than 2 lines of symmetry. So therefore answer for this question is yes. Now let's move to the next question. Now here is the next question. We have to complete this table. In the first column, few shapes are given to us. We have to tell their center of rotation, order of rotation and angle of rotation. By order of rotation means order of rotational symmetry. The first one is square. We know center of rotation is intersecting point of diagonals. So we can write IOD. By this we mean intersecting point of diagonals, or instead of IOD we can write IPOD, intersecting point of diagonals. This is the center of rotation. And then what about order of rotational symmetry? We have already seen that square has order of rotational symmetry as 4 and the angle of rotation is 90 degrees. We rotate a square by 90 degrees to get the same square back again. Now second one is rectangle. Again center of rotation is IPOD, that is intersecting point of diagonals. And what about order of rotational symmetry this time? It is 2 and angle of rotation will be 180 degrees because we get a same rectangle back if it is rotated by 180 degrees. And when we will complete the revolution of 360 degrees, there will be 2 positions when we are getting the same rectangle back again. Now the third one is rhombus. Again center of rotation is IPOD. By IPOD we mean intersecting point of diagonals. Now order of rotational symmetry it is 2 and angle of rotation will be 180 degrees. Then equilateral triangle. What will be the center of rotation now? It will be intersecting point of medians. We can write like this. By IPO means intersecting point of medians. Now what about order of rotational symmetry? It was 3. We have already studied about all these things. Now order of rotational symmetry for an equilateral triangle is 3 and angle of rotation is 120 degrees. That is, if we will rotate an equilateral triangle by 120 degrees, we are going to get the same triangle back again. Now the next one is regular hexagon. So here center of rotation is IPOD again. IPOD means intersecting point of diagonals. Now what about order of rotational symmetry? Order of rotational symmetry means when we rotate any regular hexagon by 360 degrees, at how many positions we are getting the same hexagon back again? There will be 6 positions and angle of rotation will be 360 upon 6, that is 60 degrees. Now the next one is circle. What is the center of rotation? It is center of the circle only. So we can write center here. And order of rotation. We have seen that if we rotate any circle by 360 degrees, there will be infinitely many positions where we are getting the same circle. In fact, at every position we are going to get the same circle only. You can try to rotate any circle, you are going to get the same circle only. So here order of rotation is infinite. Now what about angle of rotation? Angle of rotation means at every point we are going to get the same circle only. So we can write at every point. If there is any fixed angle of rotation, then it cannot have infinite order of rotation. Now the next one is semicircle. Semicircle is new example. We haven't studied about this yet. So let's try for this. Let's draw a semicircle. Let's say we are having a semicircle like this. Now center of rotation will be this midpoint of diameter. So we can write it here, midpoint of diameter. This is the center of rotation. Now what will be the order of rotation? By which angle should we rotate this to get the same figure back again? We have to rotate this with 360 degrees only. There is no other angle by which we can rotate this and get the same figure back. So it means if we are rotating this with 360 degrees or if we are rotating this by 360 degrees, there is only one position when we will get this semicircle back again. So it means order of rotational symmetry is 1 and angle of rotation is 360 degrees. So now we are done with all the parts of this question. Hence we have completed the table now. So now let's move to the next question. Now the next question is, name the quadrilaterals which have both line and rotational symmetry of order more than 1. In the previous example only we have seen few quadrilaterals and they are square, rectangle and rhombus. We have seen that all these quadrilaterals have line symmetry as well as they have rotational symmetry of order more than 1. For square, order of rotational symmetry is 4 and for rectangle, order of rotational symmetry is 2 and for rhombus, order of rotational symmetry is 2. So these are the quadrilaterals. Which have both line and rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Now let's move to the next question. Now the question is, after rotating by 60 degrees about a center, a figure looks exactly the same as its original position. At what other angles will this happen for the figure? As we can see here, angle of rotation is 60 degrees. So it is happening for 60 degrees and then it will happen for 120 degrees, then for 180 degrees and then 240 degrees and then 300 degrees and then obviously at 360 degrees. That is all the multiples of 60 until 360 degrees this is going to happen. We are going to get the same figure back and back. We are going to get the same figure again and again. Now for an example we can have hexagon. A regular hexagon will have such kind of rotational symmetry. So it means other than 60 degrees it will get the same position or we will get the same original position at 120 degrees, 180 degrees, 240 degrees, 300 degrees and 360 degrees. So these are the answers for this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now the last question of this session. The question here is, can we have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1 whose angle of rotation is 45 degrees and the second part is 17 degrees. Let's check for the first part of the question. If angle of rotation is 45 degrees, then what we can say about the order of rotational symmetry? It will be 360 divided by 45. As we know, 360 is completely divisible by 45, so we can do this. Now this will give us 8. So therefore, order of rotational symmetry of such a figure whose angle of rotation is 45 degrees is 8. This is the order of rotational symmetry. Now let's see for the second part of the question. If the angle of rotation is 17 degrees, so can we have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1 whose angle of rotation is 17 degrees? No, we cannot have, because here 360 is not completely divisible by 70. We can write it here, 360 is not completely divisible by 17. And answer for the first part of the question will be yes. Yes, we can have a rotational symmetry of order more than 1 whose angle of rotation is 45 degrees, and angle of rotation and order of rotational symmetry will be 8, which is more than 1.